Hello, boys and girls. Our storybook today is If You Give a Moose a Muffin, written by Laura Joffe Numeroff and illustrated by Felicia Bond. Now, Laura Numeroff has written a lot of these books. If you give somebody something, they'll want something else. So, if you give a moose a muffin, he'll want some jam to go with it. So you'll bring him out some of your mother's homemade blackberry jam. And look at the little boy getting it out of the refrigerator. When he's finished eating the muffin, he'll want another and another and another. And when they're all gone, he'll ask you to make some more. You'll have to go to the store to get some muffin mix, and he'll want to go with you. When he opens the door and feels how chilly it is, he'll ask to borrow a sweater. You know, I am wearing a sweater a lot of the times because I get cold easily. When he puts the sweater on, he'll notice one of the buttons is loose. He'll ask for a needle and thread. He'll start sewing, and the button will remind him of the puppets his grandmother used to make. So, he'll ask for some old socks, and he'll make sock puppets. When they're done, he'll want to put on a puppet show. He'll need some cardboard and paints, so he's going to make all kinds of decorations for his puppet show. Then he'll ask you to help make the scenery. And there they are, making all the backdrop. When the scenery is finished, he'll get behind the couch, but his antlers will stick out. Can you see them? You'll bring him a sheet from your bed so that he can cover his antlers up. When he sees the sheet, he'll remember he wants to be a ghost for Halloween. He'll try it on and shout, "Boo!" It'll scare him so much, he'll knock over the paint. So he'll use the sheet to clean up the mess, and then he'll ask for some soap to wash it out. He'll probably want to hang the sheet up to dry. He'll go outside to put it on the clothesline. When he's out in the yard, he'll see your mother's blackberry bushes. Seeing the blackberries will remind him of her jam, and he'll probably ask you for some. And chances are, if you give him the jam, what do you think's going to happen? He'll want a muffin to go with it. And so the story starts all over. You know, boys and girls, there's one thing in a lot of storybooks that we really haven't talked about. Do you see under the picture it says, "For Alice and Emily, the two best sisters anyone could ever possibly want. L.J.N. Laura Joffe Numeroff. That's called a dedication. A lot of people, when they write a book, will dedicate it to somebody very special to them. We used to have a teacher, and her name was Melody Kelly, and she taught the second grade. Well, she's been gone ever since before Miss Pennington came. And she wrote a book this year about teaching school. And she dedicated it to Miss Stanford and to me. And that was really very, very special for us, that she would dedicate her book that she wrote to the two of us who had worked with her a lot when she first came to Sacred Heart School. So someday you may write a poem and you may dedicate it to your mama or your daddy or a friend at school, grandpa or grandma. Dedications are very special parts of books. And that's one thing we really haven't talked much about this year. So maybe you can think about that. Dedication. Writing it for somebody. It's honoring them in a special way. Okay, boys and girls, I'll see you in our next story.